Hello friends, my name is Sumit Bhandari. On behalf of healthinsurancesahiye.com, I welcome you. Today our topic of discussion is why health insurance claims are rejected. Look, everywhere in world or specifically in India, most of the people who are practically looking for health insurance, the only purpose why they buy a policy is that at the time of a financial contingency due to a medical emergency, their claim should be settled. Whatever money they are giving to insurance company in the name of insurance premium, right? It should be like the promise done by the insurance company, it should be honored, right? Still, I mean, as a subject, insurance sector overall, it is very, full of stories where most of the claims are rejected, right? Because like somebody whose claim is approved, he will not go out on social media and shout out that my claim was settled. Like most of the insurance company, they settle 80% or 85% at the most. That is the number of claims that they have been settling on an average. Now, these 80% or 85% people who have settled claims, like whose claim was settled, now they don't shout out at social media, they don't go on YouTube, they don't publicize. It's just like in comparison to, say, your child has some health issue, you went to a doctor. If your child get treated well, he is like cured in 3, 4, 5 days. Nobody sends a bouquet to that doctor, right? So similarly in insurance, when a claim is settled, everybody is happy that I paid some amount, my claim was honored. Now, companies on their own way, and let me take care of my health and my family, and let me continue with my own routine. Now, why insurance claims are rejected? Look, as per my understanding, I have around more than 15 years of experience in health insurance only. As per my background, I'm an engineer. I'm a certified black belt in Six Sigma, and for last 15 years and above, I'm working only and only into health insurance. And I have a team where we settle lots and lots of claims every year. And we have been selling policies with almost every insurance company in India. So over a period of time, say I today I want to buy a policy, my main concern or even your concern will be that my claim should be settled. Still, at the time of a claim, a person has an apprehension my claim will be maybe it will be honored or it will be rejected. So as an individual, uh, say you're not from this field, most of the people they don't belong to insurance field. When they want to buy a policy, they don't have any idea about the internal trade secrets or how the different malpractices are happening in insurance companies or at the level of hospitals, and the kind of mis-selling which is done these days. I'll come to that point later on. People are not aware of it. So what they do at the time of buying a policy, they go to maybe they will go to a search engine like Google, they'll go to YouTube, they'll talk to their friends, and within few days they will have some sort of perception. People will talk about one or two or three companies a lot, or maybe if a person is not talking to anybody in his friend circle, then the main source is social media or a search engine like Google. So people go there. Now most of the people are not aware that the way algorithms run, all these name which pop up, they are being, they are kind of I mean, they pop up due to lot of money is being paid. So once you get lot of information, then you're happy, you become aware of lot of points or terminologies of insurance company. But this is information, junk information, which is not going to immediately help in decision making, because there is a difference in information and knowledge. So based on their perception, based on their personal bias or aptitude or attitude or perspectives, people end up selecting one or two, three companies and they buy those policies. Most of this selection criteria is on the basis of perception that this company sounds good, this will give claim. So I'll come to the original topic, why claims are rejected. Majority of the claims which are rejected in our India, they are rejected by insurance company on the basis of non-disclosure. Now, whether you buy a policy from New India, you buy from Star Health, you buy from ICICI Lombard, SDFC, Niva Bupa, Care, Cholamandalam, Royal Sundaram, Future Generali, Royal, I mean, you name any company, you know, if a situation happens where insurance company get a hint, or they have some material fact, or they have some sort of proof where they are able to pass a judgment that you have hidden something, you have not done some disclosure. All these insurance company, whether it's a private company, general insurance company, or health insurance company, I repeat, any company in India, whether it's a government company, private company, health insurance company, general insurance company, a new company, or a 25-year-old company, all company will immediately reject the claim. You know, I'll repeat, most of the claims which are rejected in India, they are on the basis of non-disclosure. Now, uh, let me just assume you are one of the guys who have already bought up the policy, or maybe few people are there who are looking for a policy, and now they just by chance land upon this video. During this time, when you bought up a policy, or once you are in process of collecting information, have you heard of a thing known as a proposal form? Like, say, for example, you bought a policy 7 years, previous in last 7 years you bought a policy. I have a simple question. Do you have a proof that whatever information you have submitted to the insurance company, do you have a proof that whatever you submitted there, that the company has given you some sort of a receiving, or whatever information you have given to your insurance agent, in good faith, that information was submitted to insurance company or not? Do you have any proof that whatever information you given to the insurance company, or the insurance company's customer care executive, or your intermediary, do you have any written proof that all this information is accepted by insurance company, or this information is being submitted to that insurance company? What I'm trying to tell you is, most of the claim, majority of the claim, as per my understanding, 95% of the claims which are rejected in industry, they are rejected due to disputes on the basis of non-disclosure. A person who has bought up a policy today, say he just got married, and his friends, they are asking him to, now you are a responsible guy, you're a family guy, now buy a policy. Just after the honeymoon, this guy is, buying a policy due to peer pressure, and within 2 3 days after their recommendation or his own research, he buy a policy. Now some years later, he's admitted, like say his wife is admitted in hospital. Now she has some gynae problem, and company came to know that this lady, she had a previous episode of the similar, illness or same problem when she was in 10th, or say 10 plus 2. So it will taken as a non-disclosure. Now what happened? Now this guy, after marriage, now nobody, none of his friend is insurance guys, so they don't know how policy is, what is the rightful way to buy a policy. So they just recommended a company, a product, a plan which is very popular, or he bought a policy on their own. But fundamentally, once you're buying a policy, say this guy bought up a policy on good faith, no, he never thought of that he is supposed to ask about all health history or medical history of his wife from the moment she was born. Now, nobody told this guy that this thing is important. He bought up a fantastic policy, a fantastic product, good policy, good company with all so-called features and everything. He has bought up this policy, like done everything which he was aware of. Still, his claim is rejected. Now, this is the problem with most of the claims which are happening in India. Once you are buying a policy, most of the claims, they are rejected basically on three major criteria. The most important criteria is non-disclosure. Once you are buying a policy, you are supposed to declare all of your medical history, and it has to be, analyzed, it has to be submitted, it has to be audited. Then you are going to submit all those things to the insurance company. If you're buying an insurance policy online, unfortunately all those questions are missing there. Most of the company, once their online proposal form is very very compact, so whatever information you were supposed to submit it, if by a chance, by some unforced error or by some mistake, you just forget to mention, or you mention and it was not submitted to the insurance company by your intermediary or insurance agent or consultant, and later on company has a very valid legal reason to reject your claim on the basis of that non-disclosure. So my understanding is 95% of the claims I mean, which people think of these are genuine claims, still they are rejected due to genuine mistakes, unforced errors. So one of the major chunk of claim rejection is this non-disclosure. What is the second point? Once you're buying a policy, there are certain waiting periods in the policy. Initial 30 days, most of the things are not covered except extent. Then many chronic illnesses, they are not covered in initial 2 years. Then there is a concept known as pre-existing disease. Then there is a concept of permanent exclusion. Then there is a concept of something for which treatment is not required. So all these things are clearly written in your policy terms and conditions. So for example, you were not aware of these facts and you submitted a claim, or you admitted in a hospital on this inform on the basis of whatever health issue you had, and at that time insurance company has the legal right to reject your claim on the basis that this admission was not permissible. So there are certain waiting periods. During that time, if you get admitted, your claim will be rejected by your insurance company. Now which insurance company? Every insurance company in India. So the basis on which claim is rejected, it is 99.999% identical in throughout this process. IRDA defined the process. Every company has to follow that process in the way they give you or reject your claim. So that a claim is, so if somebody has a notion that this company seems to be good, so does it mean like if a claim is rejected by other company, this good company will settle the claim? No, not at all. This is the business of claim rejection. If a company gets a chance to reject your claim will be rejected in each and every insurance company in India. Some people have this wrong perception that there are certain companies which give more claim. No, in India, just understand this thing. Every business entity is there to make money. Say if you go for an interview, if you meet a HR guy, so HR guy has a job. His duty is to negotiate with you at the time of you know deciding your CTC. He will never say you ask him for a 12 lakh package. Do you think they will be a good company, a good HR guy will say, no, you're so good looking, you're so intelligent. Instead of 12 lakh, we'll give you 18 lakh. It doesn't happen in real life. His job, role, and duty is to negotiate and save money. Similarly, this business of health insurance is a business of claim rejection. You will not find a single company which is inclined to shell out more money and get into losses. This is not the way. So, as an individual, if you are very logical and rational person and a professional guy who understand how life works, don't fall into that assumption that your claim will be given in one company and all other companies are stupid, they will not copy. If your claim will be rejected, it will be rejected in every insurance company in India. Be very clear about it. Third, a smaller reason where claims are rejected, sometimes your claim is not permissible. So at the time of buying a policy, talk to your insurance guy, your intermediary or agent or consultant, ask him what is the permissible claim, right? What kind of OPD, IPD, or what kind of claims are permissible and what are not, and what is the reason for it. So there is a small chunk of claims which are not payable because they are not permissible claims. And fourth and final, where I feel there have been a rise in rejection in last around say 6 or 7 years, that is the mistake done by hospital. Many times, like when you get admitted in a hospital, insurance companies, they keep on sending queries to the hospital. In this hospital, sometimes I've seen practically a very big hospital, a corporate hospital, they are not interested in having any these claims through the company. They are interested whether you get a claim or not. Give us cash, get out, and take your claim in reimbursement. It has started happening, I mean, in last 6 7 years. Now insurance companies, they want to give cashless claim, hospitals are not inclined. So I mean, this is a very very wrong trade practice, and not many people are aware of such thing, but still this is another factor. So the basic reason why claims are rejected, the majority of the claims which are rejected is due to the fault done by the consumer. You are a good guy, spiritual guy, religious guy, honest guy, you are giving your hard-earned money. It doesn't give a guarantee that you bought up a policy in a correct way. So the conclusion, if I don't take much of your time, my understanding is whenever you're buying a policy, the rightful way to buy a buy a policy is submit your proposal form in the insurance company's office or do it online still by submitting your proposal form. What is this proposal form? When you're buying a policy from an insurance company or directly from them or through an agent or through some broker like insurance, there are many insurance agents like Policy Bazaar, Dicta Insurance, Policy X. I mean, there are MediManage. There are so many insurance brokers who are out there to sell you policies. When most of these people are, even you're buying a policy directly from insurance company, all these companies these days, these are buyers where they want you to buy policy online only. What is the online policy? Online policy means when you are buying a policy, you are supposed to give all of your declaration on the basis of the format given by the insurance company online. But there is a big gap. The kind of proposal forms, which are physical proposal form, they like I've seen companies, their proposal form is of around 70 pages also. Fantastic company. I mean, these days still they are selling this policy with a 70-page long proposal form, paper form. Most of the insurance company, their proposal form has around 7 to 8 pages. Many insurance company, once you're buying a policy, their proposal form has around 70 or even 100 odd questions, specific close-ended medical questions they ask you. Just try out, go to any mode, try to, I mean, don't pay money, but don't do any payment, but still go through an online platform, just submit your information, and at the end of the day, at the end of the proposal, online proposal form, you will be able to see the company has asked you very few questions, and they expect insurance buyer to be a medical guy, a medical professional who knows how to give declaration. It is not such a simple business. So one of the major chunk of claims which are rejected due to non-disclosure, how you can avoid that? You have to buy a policy in a rightful manner by submitting your medical history in 100% correct manner. So now today our topic was why claims are rejected. A claim rejection, and I can challenge everybody in India, maybe insurance agent, insurance broker. There is not a single company in India which is inclined to pay you more claims. It doesn't happen in real life, right? So practically, if a claim is rejected in a company, it will be rejected in all other 45 insurance companies also, because the criteria of claim rejection or by approval of the claim is 100% same in every company. you know because say you have a kidney stone, so if you go for some sort of surgery, it will be done in a nearly same manner in Kolkata, Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, or say in Chandigarh or Pune, anywhere you go. The criteria remains same. So medical terminology is nearly equivalent, worldwide. So similarly, the way a claim is rejected, that process is defined by IRD. This business is audited by IRD. All claims are audited. I mean, they're supposed to. I don't know how they really do it or not. Still, don't get into this la la land that this company is better in claim settlement. Why people have this kind of notion? You go to our next video, we will be able to tell you like how this propaganda narrative is done. So where you are being impressed, this narrative force you to expect that this company is better than the insurance company, right, or some other companies. So my name is Sumit Bandari. If you like this video, I request you to, just like it, share it with on your different social platforms, and every Sunday 11 o'clock, every Sunday 11 o'clock in the morning, we'll have a live session. As a individual, I have been doing consultation for around thousands of people in last around 7 to 10 years, where we try to provide you unbiased, honest, comparison or whatever advice you're looking for in terms of health insurance. You can visit our Health Insurance Sahi Hai website, is healthinsurancesahihai.com. Visit there, go to blog or go to FAQ section or go to services section. You will be able to know the kind of thing we have been doing, and very soon I'll be putting a video in English related to the way we do this consultation process, right? And anybody who wants to go through, who wants to take a lot of health insurance information, we have another channel by name of Health Insurance Sahi Hai. All there are more than 125 plus videos there, which are basically in Hindi, right? So all kind of things which he have wanted to tell you, like in terms of latest news, uh, policy comparison, how to buy a policy, and all those things are already present in that channel in basically in Hindi. So keep on waiting for our next video, and somebody who feel like we are doing something good, then kindly subscribe to the channel. Right? Ali, thank you very much for watching this video. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.